Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is weekly Stars recap for June 14th, 2021. So yeah, not a whole lot to talk about this week. I guess no super major story other than some set photos. And some of those set photos aren't even Star Wars, so they're Indiana Jones. But I've talked about Indiana Jones on this channel before. In fact, just a couple days ago, for the 40th anniversary of Raiders of the Lost Ark. But before I get into any new stuff, I get into the new releases. So first, there's stuff that came out last week. There was Star Wars: The High Republic Starlight Hidden Danger Part 1, the first story in this story arc for the Starlight short stories. I haven't read that one yet, but I should have a review of that out soon. Then Bounty Hunters 13 came out, which I enjoyed that issue. I do have a full review of that out, which you can check out. And then the Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 7, Battle Scars, which I thought was a solid episode. Also, once again, I have a review of that out also. But coming out this week, we got it's some re-releases, but I do want to mention it. There's the new Essential Legends collection of new trade paperback novels. Doing 3 books this week on releasing on June 15th. It's Heir to the Empire, the first in the Thrawn trilogy, Path of Destruction, the first in the Darth Bane trilogy, and Shatterpoint, Clone Wars novel based on Mace Windu, or Main Windu's main character. So and these will be releasing in the trade paperback form, which is bigger than the mass market paperback form. So obviously they're more money than the mass market paperbacks, but they are bigger and easier to read. But anyway, or at least easier to open. But anyways, next is news stories. There's Star Wars issue 14, which will come out June 16th, 2021, continuing the War of the Bounty Hunters crossover. And then there's the High Republic Adventures issue 5, which will come out June 16th also. Concluding the first arc in the High Republic Adventures series. And then finally, the Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 8 will come out on June 18th, 2021. Probably continuing off where the last episode ended. So but let's jump into the news. Starting with, I guess, some of the bigger stories of the week, which are all set photos and I guess also come from interviews. So there were several set photos from Indiana Jones 5. Showing Harrison Ford back in costume as Indiana Jones, which I was, the first one, I just got so happy seeing it, and, I didn't expect to get as happy as I did to see him, be Indiana Jones one last time, seemingly one last time. But then there was several other, set photos of the same location of, him standing there and along, side. I don't think it was revealed or leaked that cast movie, but Toby Jones, I guess will be in it also. He played what's his name in Captain America: The First Avenger, the guy who was with Red Skull in the movie. I forget his name. And he's in several other movies and whatnot. But I do like that casting. I don't know. There's just something about his look feels Indiana Jones to me. I don't know why, but I just think that. So, but then there was a photo of Ewan McGregor, I guess kind of on set for Obi-Wan. He's wrapped in his black coat thingy around his costume, so you can't see it. So, obviously it's really nothing. You can see the boots, but obviously, I would assume the outfit's just gonna be the same, what Jedi robes he wore in Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. They're exactly the same, so I would assume they're gonna be the same. So but speaking of Obi-Wan, in an interview, I believe it was on Jimmy Kimmel, Liam Neeson said he has been approached for the Obi-Wan series, so says he's not in it right now, but obviously, he could be lying, or obviously he could be telling the truth and he's on it. But I do hope we at least get to see him as a Force Ghost in like one scene at least. I'd be happy for that to happen. But yeah. Anyways, also another interview. Stellan Skarsgård, who's going to be in the Rogue One spin-off prequel series, Star Wars Andor, said in an interview that he shared a scene with Forrest Whitaker. So it seems like Saw Gerrera will be returning once again in Andor, which, this doesn't surprise me. They got Whitaker return in Rebels and Fallen Order, and makes sense for him to be there. So, no real big surprise there. But, the interview was in Swedish, so I can't understand it, so I don't know if there's anything else there, or what, but, yeah. Anyways, that's it for all that stuff. A couple other stories. The PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order were randomly dropped last week. So yeah, and if you already own the PS4, Xbox One versions, you get it for free. Even if you have the disc version. So yeah, but I tried it out on the PS5, and I really didn't mess around with it too much. Like it, had better performance, ran at 60 frames per second and whatnot. But I just kind of walked around. I believe I was on Bogano and whatnot, and because I mainly loaded up so I could get the platinum trophy easily, because I already got the platinum trophy on the PS4 version, and the PS5 version was a different trophy list. So I just loaded the save file up. I think I had to mess around with some plants on the ship and go into the meditation area, and I got the majority of the trophies. And then there's a couple other random combat trophies I had to do, which are easy to do in the meditation training. So, it was easy to get, but I didn't really mess around with it too much, so I don't know how many more improvements other than it runs better. Like, visually, it pretty much looked the same. There wasn't any crazy ray tracing stuff or anything, but I noticed. So yeah, but anyways, finally, new High Republic story. This one was already technically revealed, but Daniel Jose Holder revealed on Twitter that he wrote a High Republic story for the upcoming 6th issue of the main IDW Adventures comic series, which it was already revealed that there's going to be a High Republic story in that issue, but now Daniel Jose Holder revealed that he wrote it. But the comic will star Markion Rowe and Mari Santeka and Utter Sond, I think was the character's name. And it'll take place sometime before the first issue of the High Republic Adventures. But also, Holder revealed that Nick Brokenshire will be doing the art in the story. So yeah, but I have no clue when the issue will release. I believe it's sometime next month in July, but the IDW Comics release dates change all the time, so I don't know. But anyways, that's it for this week's episode of the weekly Star Wars recap. Next week I'll be back talking about something. Maybe there'll be some gaming news from Nintendo, because I was hoping there was going to be gaming news from E3 this weekend, but there wasn't, for Star Wars at least. So yeah, obviously EA's thing isn't until next month, but it would be nice to get something. But anyways, I'm rambling on now. That's gonna be it for this one. I've been Sargy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.